God wants you to move in.
And I like how you brought up the church because this is my soapbox. I've been thinking about this for the past 2 weeks.
Let it
The
out here.
church, we're really not. I don't think that we are living up to the standard that God has for us. There is a lack of righteousness in the church, like overall, because righteousness will tell you that you have to be bold. You have to see God as sacred. You have to see the church as sacred. Like, I don't know if people think this, but Jesus was not white. Jesus was not in the majority race.
Right.
And Jesus spoke up for all races. So not only do we need to ask white people to stop being racist, but us as minority groups as well, we got to stop being racist too. Because I know I hold a lot of racist seeds in my heart, and I had to check it.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, I'm a black woman, but before that, I'm a child of God, and I'm a member of the church.
Right.
And righteousness is the standard. Not this worldly stuff that we be doing, not this let's go worship, then leave and go back to live our reckless life. That's not how we supposed to live. So,
which is so true. We can't be living this double life, especially double life when it comes to justice. Because I feel like justice is so important to God. I mean, He's a God. That's one of His attributes of justice. That's a big attribute of His.
The words that He uses all the time is justice, righteousness, and he describes Himself as having a government. Like, come on.
Right, but so many times we try to just deny justice and live in that little bubble. Even us black folks, we be living in bubbles too. I know sometimes we be like white folks live in bubbles, but we be living in bubbles. I was living in a bubble, like when all this was going before everything went on. Cause subconsciously you care, but you don't actively care. Now, I'm just speaking for myself. I don't know about you, but I know that's with me. At times, even before everything happened, like just going back to what you said, we gotta move before stuff happen, man. Especially as black people. And so, what can we do to really move as black people in time like this?
Sometimes I feel like we need to humble ourselves as a race because at a certain point we feel like we shouldn't have to do stuff because we've been oppressed for so long. Actually, we as black people, when we come together, people actually tend to listen to us more.
Right.
Because we actually have a lot of influence in the world. When every time you look around, people trying to imitate our culture.
Every time.
Come on. So if you see all of us come together to rally for us to be treated equally and for us to have justice and we don't pipe down and we don't get quiet and our momentum doesn't wear down, people have to listen. And so I kind of think of this like the gospel. So you remember when Paul was talking, I believe this was in the Corinthians, he was like, there are false prophets that are proclaiming the gospel.
Mm-hmm.
However, nonetheless, the gospel is being proclaimed, right?
Right.
So you have people like Joe Biden saying that you're not really trying, if you're not black, if you don't vote for me, you're not black. I doubt that Joe Biden really cared about how black people feel. But because black people come together and we have a voice and we make noise, he knows how important it is for us to be treated equally and to have justice.
Right.
So people hear it. And whether their motives in helping us is pure or impure, we're getting out there and our voices are being heard.